Hello everyone, I am Anita Patil. I studied in Sri Siddheshwar Women's College of Engineering, Solapur in ARDS department. Today I am going to explain what is measure of central tendency. So let's see what is measure of central tendency. The measure of central tendency are statistical values that represent the center or typical value of a data set. So next we discuss disadvantages and advantages of measure of central tendency. Here advantages: first, uses all data points, easy to calculate and understand, good for comparing data set. Then disadvantages: affected by outliers, not ideal for skewed distributions. Next, we see the types of measure of central tendency. First one is a mean. The mean is the sum of all values divided by number of values. This is also known as the arithmetic average. The mean is the most popular and well-known measure of central tendency. It can be used with both discrete and continuous data. It used most often with continuous data. We want apply when mean or data is skewed. The mean is denoted by x bar or mu. The formula of mean is sum of all values divided by number of values. For example, we give the data set 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 9. Mean is equal to 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 9 divided by 5. Then add all data sets. Then addition of this all data set is 31. Then divided by 5. Then mean is equal to 6.2. The next type is a median. Median means the middle value when the data is sorted in order. If even numbers of values, it's the average of the two middle values. For example, the given data set is 5, 7, 9, 12, 15. The median is equal to 9. If the even data set is given 8, 10, 12, 14, the median is equal to, first we add the middle values 10 plus 12 and then we divide 10 plus 12 divided by 2 is equal to 11. So median is equal to 11. The last type is mode. Mode means the mode is the most frequently occurred data in data set. For example, if the given data set 3, 3, 5, 7, 7, 8, if the mode is equal to 7, because the 7 is the most occurred data in a data set. Thank you.